Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, once beloved by the public and heralded as royal reformers, are now facing an alarming decline in popularity, triggered by a series of controversies and investigations. These scandals revolve around accusations of unethical behavior linked to their charity work, media deals, and personal lives, raising serious questions about the integrity and transparency of the couple's actions. A recent investigation into their dealings has cast a harsh light on their charity activities, with claims of mismanagement and unethical use of funds. The Sussexes, who have positioned themselves as advocates for humanitarian causes, have been accused of diverting funds meant for charitable purposes, sparking outrage among their supporters and detractors alike. These allegations threaten to tarnish the very brand that they have built on compassion and social justice, leaving many to question whether their intentions were ever as noble as they claimed. Equally damaging are accusations of hypocrisy surrounding their environmental advocacy. While publicly championing climate action and sustainable living, Harry and Meghan have repeatedly been seen using private jets, raising accusations that their actions do not align with their rhetoric. This stark contradiction between their words and actions has fueled growing resentment, with critics accusing them of exploiting their royal status to preach moral values they themselves fail to uphold. At the center of the storm are the couple's lucrative media deals with platforms like Netflix and Spotify, which, according to some critics, capitalize on the royal fame they once distanced themselves from. Their production projects, seen as attempts to monetize their royal connections, have drawn fire for being in stark contrast to their pleas for privacy. Critics argue that while they fled the constraints of royal life citing a need for personal space, they have instead pursued fame and fortune in the very spotlight they once shunned. These mounting scandals have had a devastating effect on public trust in Harry and Meghan, further amplified by reports of lavish spending and the questionable handling of charitable funds. The once adoring public now views them with suspicion, as many feel betrayed by the couple's apparent willingness to exploit their positions for personal gain. For a pair that once symbolized a new, modern royal family, these accusations have left their reputation hanging by a thread. The timing of these revelations could not be worse for Harry and Meghan, as they are already grappling with a sharp decline in their public image. According to recent polls, their favorability ratings have plummeted, with many feeling disillusioned by the couple's perceived duplicity. Their brand, once built on transparency, empathy, and activism, is now under siege, with little hope of recovery unless they can convincingly address the allegations. Yet, the question remains, can Harry and Meghan stage a comeback? The royal family has seen its fair share of scandals, and history shows that public figures can sometimes rehabilitate their images after significant setbacks. However, for Harry and Meghan, the stakes are particularly high. As members of the royal family, they are held to a higher standard of integrity and moral leadership, and their actions, whether real or perceived, carry far more weight. Their future hinges on how they manage this crisis. If they can offer a compelling defense, coupled with genuine transparency, there might still be hope for redemption. However, if they continue to evade accountability, their fall from grace could be swift and permanent. The public's appetite for accountability is stronger than ever, and the couple's response to these allegations will be crucial in determining whether they can rebuild trust or face an irreversible descent into obscurity. In the broader context, the downfall of Harry and Meghan serves as a cautionary tale for public figures, particularly those in positions of power and influence. It highlights the delicate balance between maintaining a public image and upholding the ethical standards expected of those who champion causes. For the Sussexes, their ability to navigate this crisis will not only determine their legacy but also offer a telling example of how public trust can be won or lost in the blink of an eye.